and thank you guys for watching. Going forward, up until the release of 2K19, what we're going to do here is put on some road show matches, so there won't be no PWR rivals, there won't be no PWR fallout until 2K19. So what we're going to do is go across America, promoting PWR and showing off the best matches possible. Up next, as you guys can see from the preview, we have TBC going up against the British Lanterns. Both these teams did very well at PWR Danger Zone. One team getting the win, one team not faring so well. Both these teams, though, besides that, are definitely here to put on a great show and really show what they have in the PWR Tag Team Division. Coming out first is Justice Rage with the dreadlocks and Ken Washington with the mask. They are known as To Be Continued or TBC. If you don't know what To Be Continued is, you should ask them on Twitter. They'll let you know. And these two teams are very tough. TBC not able to take the tag team titles away from the Pack. The Pack also have a match here tonight as well. But they have a big match in front of them right now, which is against the former PWR Tag Team Champions, Benny Banks and Byron X12, known as the British Lanterns. There you have them, the former PWR Tag Team Champions, the British Lanterns. This team is definitely tough. Very, very tough. They just put on a great match at PWR Danger Zone against the Violent Gentlemen, putting them through 2 tables. Being able to win that match definitely boosts the confidence of British Lanterns. And you definitely have to believe that TBC wants to take that and utilize it to their own advantage and boost up their rankings in the PWR Tag Team Division. These are 2 great teams here, so expect a barn burner. I don't even know what that means, but I'm just going to say it. And I'm telling you, Danger Zone was a crazy pay-per-view. There was one match where I couldn't be 100% professional. I tried, but I got to it in, halfway through. But nonetheless, it was a great pay-per-view. Definitely a great pay-per-view. Great numbers on that pay-per-view. If you haven't seen it, I definitely suggest watch it. Like Benny Banks hits a big clothesline on Justice Rage. And you got to think here, folks, these 2 tag teams actually faced off a little over a month ago in the Tag Team Championship tournament. And you definitely would have to think that both these teams are ready to go back at it again to show who's the dominant team here in PWR. We got a tag going on, Snapmare. What is this? Lifting up Byron X12 with a Meteora right on the Justice Rage. Justice Rage getting taken down here. And if you guys haven't already, subscribe to Dre41 Gaming for more action like this on PWR. As we got some Uranagi backbreakers combination by Byron X12. Going all out here. These guys, these 2 teams actually, oh, big drop kick. These 2 teams want to put on the best show and get a W to go up against the reigning and defending PWR Tag Team Champions, the legend, Dustin Jeffries. I always get his name mixed up. I apologize. Collectively known as the Pack. I'm sorry. It is what it is. We're live. I apologize. But nonetheless, have hard Irish whip. Got Ken Washington with the advantage here. Another Irish whip. Running to the ropes. Big elbow. Snapmare takeover. Going to the second rope. What is he going to go for here? Big elbow to the back of the neck. Calling for his opponent to get up, and Benny Banks wanting to get that tag. We're going to see if Byron gets there, but no. Ken Washington getting in the way. Getting an arm breaker for his troubles. Go behind. What is this? It's like a, oh my goodness, lifting him up with that backstabber. And Byron X12 feeling it right now. We're going to see what else he's going to do here tonight. with another hard Irish whip. What is this here? Reverse Irish whip. Byron into the corner. Big knees to the face. Onto the second rope. Washington gets up. Big missile drop kick dropping down. The big man. And you got to think there is a size disadvantage here, but the British Lanterns are a tough team, as they proved at PWR Danger Zone. So you know they have no issue facing off against the bigger man. Big punch to the face. What's going to happen here? Double underhook. Into a very innovative gut buster. Big move there by Byron X12. And the British Lanterns want to win PWR gold again. They are a great tag team, as of many of the tag teams in PWR. TBC able to eliminate LAX from PWR at Super Battle 86. Big knee to the face. Dropping down. Ken Washington hooking the leg, going for the pin. Referee for the count. All four men getting into the ring. It's a 2. And oh my goodness. Justice Rage able to break that up at the last second. And now all four men are in this ring going back and forth here. My goodness, this thing has broken down. Go behind. Oh, big shoulder block. Oh, back suplex. And the referee doesn't know what to do. He's just letting them brawl here. Big German suplex. My goodness, Irish whip. X12 is in the corner again. What is happening here? This match is completely breaking down. The referee can't stop anything. What is Washington going to do here? Irish whip going to the other ropes. It looks like he's going for a big pounce. Taking out X12, dropping him to the mat and calling for him to get up here. Oh no, you think he's going to chop him in half with a spear? Yes, he did. Going for a pin. Referee for the count. Benny Banks is on the outside of the ring. 2, 3. TBC able to show that they're still a tough tag team here in PWR, taking out the British Lantern. And you gotta think everybody that competed in PWR Danger Zone is definitely feeling the effects of that tough night. But nonetheless, putting on a great show for you guys. Once again, this is the road to 2K19, and we still have more matches for you. The next match that we do have on the card is the Violent Gentlemen going up against the Pack. And these two teams also had a tough night. The Violent Gentlemen going through 2 tables at PWR Danger Zone, and the Pack, well, the Pack won their TLC match against the last team that just won, TBC. So you got to know with the type of win that TBC just got, that the night was stacked against the Pack. But nonetheless, 2 great tag teams. And coming out now, the Violent Gentlemen. The Violent Gentlemen definitely want to make their name here in PWR. They have 1 win, 1 loss, but their only loss in PWR came against the PWR, a former PWR tag team champions, the British Lantern. And we're going to see tonight that they're able to take out the current PWR tag team champion. You have Charles Bing and Duke Little. Charles Bing with the glasses, Duke Little with without the glasses. Both of them are the Violent Gentlemen. This past pay-per-view, PWR Danger Zone, they definitely showed their violent side, but it wasn't violent enough to be able to walk away with the victory. And they're waiting, and the lights go off as the PWR Tag Team Champions make their way into the arena. And you have the Legend D, Dustin Jeffrey, collectively known as the Pack. This is a very tough tag team. They are a 2-time PWR Tag Team Champions. Definitely doing big things here. And they have stated that they are best for business here in PWR. They're definitely a dominant tag team. Their only loss coming from getting beaten by the British Lantern. And we're going to see these guys also in 2K19. This tag team is a very great and dangerous tag team. You go up against them, you're going to have a long night ahead of you. Basically, the Legend D is the finisher. I'm telling you, he ended more matches for the Pack. Big kick to the gut. Double underhook. What's going to happen here? Looked like a very technical butterfly suplex. At the very beginning of the match, Charles Bing, no stranger to technical wrestling, calling for his opponent to get up. We're going to see what happens to Dustin here. What is this? Big missile drop kick from the second rope. Good move there. Wow. Okay. The Violent Gentleman showing a very ungentlemanly thing right there with the crotch chop. Where did that come from? Oh my goodness, draping Dustin against the ropes there. Oh my goodness. You got to think here with Violent Gentlemen taking the loss that they did, they definitely want to come back kicking and swinging and punching and clawing and biting and doing whatever they can to get the W here, especially against the current PWR Tag Team Champions. Big, oh my goodness, back suplex driver there. And both these teams are tired. As you can see, the Legend D, knowing he had a tough night a couple of nights ago, actually this past Saturday, Super Battle, not Super Battle, but Danger Zone. He also had a tough night at Super Battle 86 too. Can't forget about that. The very first pay-per-view for PWR. Going for a pin, referee for the count. Looks like Duke Little's going to get in there, try to stop the D, but no. The Legend D able to stop the pin attempt. Oh my goodness, big dragon suplex. Taking out the big man from the pack. Charles Bing calling for Dustin to get up. We're going to see what happens here. Flipping him up. Look like he's going to go for that leaping tombstone pile driver, dropping him down. Going for the pin. Might be going for the pin here, but looks like the referee decided that the foot was too close to the ropes. Called the rope break on that one. And he got a big stomp to the face. Dustin Jeffries feeling it right now, but no, double leg takedown. Saying that it's over right now. And what is he going to do to prove that? Talking a little smack. And dropping a knee right across the face of Charles Bing. And that's Bing, B-I-N-G. Big elbows to the top of the head of Charles. I'm telling you, these two teams want to go all out here tonight. They both want to prove what they have in a big knee. Prove that he have a very... Whoa, Charles Bing getting right back up. No selling that. And slamming the back of Dustin's head on the mat. My goodness. Whoa. Oh, looked like he was trying to get that hot tag, but he got a swinging neck breaker instead. Charles Bing, with that technical prowess, able to know what's going to happen before it does. Probably knows Miss Cleo. Big forearm shots to the Legend. What's going to happen here? Running back towards him. Big clothesline. Grabbing the head. Oh my goodness. Running bulldog. A lot of combination moves here. What is Charles Bing going to do to the Legend? Big knee to the side of the head with that knee brace. And he no-sold it. Gets up and throws him into the turnbuckle. The Legend D is not playing any games with Charles Bing and Duke Little, worrying about his partner trying to get in. But it looks like Charles Bing going for a submission. That armbar, that innovative armbar, is the Legend going to tap out here? No. The Legend able to get out. And you got to think that this is a very tough situation here. My goodness, these guys are definitely very tough here. The pack is no joke. Going for the pin, referee for the count. 1, is it over? 2, oh, the Legend able to kick out there. I'm telling you, it's definitely a situation where the pack has had their last 2 matches where it seemed like team was just, getting the best of them, but at the end they were able to sneak away with a victory. But it looks like right here the Violent Gentlemen definitely giving the current PWR Tag Team Champions a run for their money. But the Legend going to town on Duke Little. Big gut wrench. Tossing one half of the Violent Gentleman around the ring. Big kick to the gut. Looked like he might be going for that pop-up power bomb. And yes, he did. Big pop-up power bomb going for that pin combination. Referee for the count. 1, 2, and Charles Bing able to break that up. Go behind. Big forearm shot. Dustin Jeffries didn't expect that in a chop block. My goodness. Charles Bing, once again, that the technical aspect, or both of these athletes are definitely technical wrestlers. Was like Duke Little trying to go for a pin here. Referee for the count. 2. Is it going to be a 3? No, my goodness. Last second, the legend got out of that, and looks like all 4 men are in the ring. Dustin Jeffries trying to get some revenge on Charles Bing in a big pump handle suplex, fall away pump handle. We got Charles Bing rolling out the ring. We got Duke Little working on the neck of the legend. And then, what is Duke Little was saying something to Dustin Jeffries? I'm pretty sure it wasn't gentlemanly like. Big stomp to the back. And then slamming his arm down, probably working that arm for that innovative arm bar that Charles Bing has as a finisher. Big European uppercut, though, to a European guy. What's going to happen? Big knee to the face. What else is going to happen here? Looks like we're going to be working a suplex. No, it looks like the legend driver dropping down. Duke Little right on the top of his head. Charles Bing is nowhere to be found. The legend hooks the leg. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Duke Little able to kick out. Wrenches the arm down on the legend. The legend getting dropped. Usually when he pulls out that legend driver, it is over. But it looks like it's not. The legend probably not at 100% after Danger Zone. But nonetheless. Oh no, he's going to get a pile driver. And I think that busted open the PWR, or one half of the PWR Tag Team Champions, getting a snap elbow. My goodness, the legend is not in a great position right now, getting another elbow to the chest. Duke Little working over the legend. And what else is going to happen here? Oh my goodness, dropping down the legend with the inverted STO. Great move there by Duke Little. Duke Little is definitely a well-trained athlete from England. Him and Charles Bing, both dangerous team. Once again, they only got 1 win here in PWR. They have attacked the British Lanterns on multiple occasions. They had a very tough 2 out of 3 falls tornado tables match at Danger Zone. And now they're going up against the current PWR Tag Team Champions. Violent Gentlemen having a great career here in PWR, if I do say so myself. Even though their last match was a loss, but nonetheless, they are a great team. Also, not to forget about the Pack. The Pack came into the PWR to win championships. Big pop-up powerbomb there. They actually won the Tag Team Championships in the Tag Team Championship tournament. Lost those titles to the British Lanterns at Super Battle 86. Won those tag teams back in the rematch clause. So now they are the 2-time tag team champions. Big powerbomb. Wasn't able to lift the legend up 100%, but the legend had the wherewithal to tag in his partner. Dustin Jeffries, what is he going to do here? He's going up top, but Duke Little able to stop that. We're going to see what he does here. Duke Little not the type to try high-risk maneuvers. Going to the high-rent district. Look like it's going to be a superplex dropping down. One half of the tag team champions going for the pin. Referee for the count. 2. Oh my goodness, Dustin Jeffries able to kick out there. I'm telling you, this is a great tag team match here tonight. Both these teams wanting to get a W here and continue their winning ways on to 2K19. Big kick to the gut. What's going to happen here? Oh no, he's going for that vertebreaker. He's going to try to break the neck of Dustin Jeffries and drops him down, folded him like an omelet. Dustin Jeffries looked like he is out of it. He's going to hook the leg. Referee's going to go for the count. 2. Oh my goodness, Dustin Jeffries able to kick out. I'm telling you, the Pack are an amazing tag team. They're so resilient, and they have so much fight in them. And a sunset flip powerbomb, dropping down Duke Little to the ground. My goodness, the Pack is going all out. Big European uppercut, not giving him no breathing room. And now Dustin Jeffries, one of the maybe the crazier aspect of the Pack, now fighting in the aisleway. And you gotta wonder if he's even worried about the referee counting. This is not a no DQ match. This definitely has rules. This is a normal tag team match here. So you also got to think that a double count out will definitely not help either team. Look like Dustin Jeffries running back into the ring. Duke Little following behind, sliding back into the ring himself. Big STO sweeping the legs from under Duke Little, and he's calling for him to get up. You gotta think he want to go for his finish and end this match and keep it pushing. Dropping down Duke Little. Is he gonna go for the pin attempt? And if so, Charles Bang probably already ready to get into the ring. And it looked like he is. Referee going for the count, but here comes the Legend D with the big belly-to-belly suplex, and the Pack able to walk away with another victory here in PWR. Once again, Dustin Jeffries and the Legend D, they are the PWR Tag Team Champions for a reason, and what you just seen is that reason. That even though they might get beat down, they come through with that victory. I'm telling you, who will be able to take those titles away from the Pack? And also here, we have the newly crowned PWR Junior Heavyweight Champion, Jonathan Ray, going up against Brandon Alexander in a one-on-one match. No title on the line here. Brandon Alexander has the opportunity to show what he has here tonight in a one-on-one situation with the newly crowned PWR Junior Heavyweight Champion. Jonathan Ray added to Danger Zone when Marcus Creed stated that he wanted in on that championship match. It was supposed to be Chris Laughlin and Ultimo Trueno in a one-on-one match for that Junior Heavyweight Championship. Marcus Creed was added to the match, and then after the great showing that Jonathan Ray had in his Iron Man match, he was added to the match as well. So with the 4 men in that ring battling it out, Jonathan Ray was able to climb that ladder and snatch that title and make it his. Jonathan Ray definitely has to worry about Chris Laughlin wanting his championship back. Chris Laughlin undefeated here in PWR. I mean, from his 4-way dance that he had at PWR Fallout, that was the start. And then after that, it was win after win after win. Chris Laughlin feeling like he is the uncrowned Junior Heavyweight Champion, but coming out now with the man who actually holds that title, and that is Jonathan Ray. Jonathan Ray having a tough start here in PWR. Wasn't able to get a lot of wins under his belt. Trying and losing efforts. Teamed up with Joe Blade, and now things have seemed to turn around for this PWR original. Jonathan Ray wants to give legitimacy to that Junior Heavyweight Championship, and you know that Chris Laughlin is definitely watching, wanting to make sure he writes down everything he can on Jonathan Ray. His strength, his weaknesses, the moves that he does. You also got to watch out for Brandon Alexander too. Referee making sure both men are ready. Running out. Oh my goodness, front flip. Hurricane, a big pin. Whoa, wait a minute, going for a pin here. Referee for the count. Just a 1 count. My goodness, Brandon Alexander going all out. 10 seconds in, going to the second rope. Big elbow drop to the throat. My goodness, Brandon Alexander coming out 100 miles an hour, hard Irish whip, dropping down the champion. Brandon Alexander going all out here, but now the champion has the advantage. What's going to happen here? Looks like he's going to go for, springboard. Oh my goodness. Tornado DDT, dropping down the challenger here. Once again, this is a non-title match. Brandon Alexander just has the opportunity here tonight to show what he has in the junior heavyweight division. No, Jonathan Ray trying to go for Hurricane. Brandon Alexander grabbing him out of midair, but now Jonathan Ray throwing some elbows, not wanting to see what Brandon Alexander could think of to do. Probably tried to throw him out the ring there. Oh my goodness, shoulder block dropping down Alexander to the floor here. And yes, this is the road to 2K19. And when 2K19 is right around the corner, you'll get more information in regards to PWR. PWR is the premier wrestling league here on YouTube and anywhere you might see PWR. We might have plans on expanding. We shall see. Looks like we got an Irish whip by Brandon Alexander. The champion is on his heels right now, picking up the champ to the top rope. Looks like we're going to see a high-risk maneuver here. What's he going to do? Looks like a Frankensteiner from the top rope. Shades of Scott Steiner there, who innovated the move. Springboard. Oh my goodness, going for a pin attempt off of that move. I don't know if he's going to get the W off of that, but a 1 count, Jonathan Ray able to kick out. Brandon Alexander not able to finish off the champ just yet. You got to think that with those wins that Jonathan Ray has been able to get, the last 2 wins really show he really worked on his skill, improved on his talent. Oh my goodness, sunset flip powerbomb with a pin combination. Referee for the count, 1, 2. Oh my goodness, the champion able to kick out. But I'm telling you, Brandon Alexander came into this match with the plan of just getting that W and just destroying Jonathan Ray. You got to think this will be a little bit of revenge, because the person Jonathan Ray beat for that junior heavyweight championship is the partner of Brandon Alexander. Chris Lachlan, a part of the Untouchables, going for the pin. Oh my goodness, just beat him with a GTS and pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. What does that mean for Brandon Alexander? Look at that great move, that Hurricanrana. My goodness. Going all out at the very beginning of the match. That was a great move by Brandon Alexander. For that big springboard move. Trying to go for the pin there. Brandon Alexander going all out here tonight. My goodness, you gotta think that Jonathan Ray needed a little bit more rest. Sunset flip powerbomb. Big moves by Brandon Alexander. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't expect him to win this one, but nonetheless, he came out. Guns shooting, arms swinging. He did not want to take another loss, and you gotta think, even with the losses he did have, getting a W against the current PWR Junior Heavyweight Champion has to boost the confidence of Brandon Alexander. My goodness, and you also got to think Chris Lachlan is backstage ready to give props. Ready to give the props to Brandon Alexander. Brandon Alexander, definitely a big star here in PWR, showing why he should be here. Showing why he is dangerous, and everybody in the junior heavyweight division should fear him. And in the main event match tonight, we have Aiden Davis going up against the new PWR television champion, Stephen Hill. These two men with their boxing background, not much of a rivalry, but wanting to have a quote-unquote sparring session. And Aiden Davis, repping the red, white, and blue here. Haven't been able to get a lot of wins here in PWR, but feels like now he's ready. Had some additional training in Philadelphia, and actually going to Danger Zone wasn't that long of a trip for him. Danger Zone in his hometown of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Davis understood that, even though he wasn't booked, he's still going to train, because he never knows when that opportunity is going to come for him to showcase his skill, and tonight he has that opportunity. It just so happens that opportunity is against the current PWR television champion. And after beating Patrick Rage did state that he is finished with professional wrestling at this time. And we definitely give shout outs to Patrick Rage, and we wish him the best on all his future endeavors. And the door is always open for him to return to PWR. But nonetheless, Chaos is gone from PWR. Chaos was able to obtain the Television Championship and the Hardcore Championship. Patrick Rage stacked up multiple Television Championship title defenses, and we're going to see if Stephen Hill can do the same thing. And with that rematch clause basically being gone at this moment because Rage is no longer in PWR, we're going to see what happens in regards to, well, the first title defense of Stephen Hill. And there might be a tournament needed for that to see who is deserving of the first shot at the Television Championship. Looks like he's washing the face of Aiden Davis. And a big kick right to the face. Aiden Davis is feeling it right now. 20 seconds into this match. Ooh, jab missed. Oh, big spine buster by Aiden Davis. Dropping down the PWR Television Champion here. Champ giving a big punch to the face, able to reverse from Aiden Davis. And a big elbow drop, dropping it right on the chest. Stephen Hill, more inclined in professional wrestling than Aiden Davis at this time. As you can see, he gave up the boxing shorts. He's wearing the long tights. Referee for the count, but a kick out. Aiden Davis able to kick out of that one. So in regards to wrestling, Stephen Hill definitely has more time in the ring than Aiden Davis had. But nonetheless, Aiden Davis wants to win here tonight. But we're going to see if he's able to. Big dragon screw leg whip. Aiden Davis, an amateur boxer with some great wins under his belt. Stephen Hill also has some great wins under his belt. He always walks around with those gold medals, a la Kurt Angle. What's he going to do here? Aiden Davis looks like he's going to big suplex right into the turnbuckle. Turning Hill inside out, going for the pin off of that, but only getting a 1 count. I mean, with the battle that Hill had this past Saturday against Patrick Rage, you got to think that he's, as far as energy goes, he can't be 100%. He literally had to throw the kitchen sink at Patrick Rage to obtain that television title, because Patrick Rage was kicking out of everything. Every move that Stephen Hill can do, Rage was kicking out of. Once again, Rage was a monster here in PWR. But now the current champ getting those jabs. My goodness, got one of those and another one. Davis channeling his inner Ali. Big right hand. Working over Stephen Hill. Doing those mounted punches. My goodness. Hill had a couple of days to recover, but it looks like right now Davis is going all out. Big forearm to the back. What's going to happen here? Ooh, innovative backbreaker. My goodness. Big move there. Calling for Davis to get up. What's going to happen here? Is he going to go for the Styles Clash? Looks like he's going to do it. Yes, dropping down his opponent with the Styles Clash, going for the pin, but Davis, arms right next to the ropes, able to kick out. Stephen Hill should have had the wherewithal to know where he was in the ring, but nonetheless, still has the advantage here. Oh, kick to the ribs. What is he going to do here? Looks like he's going to slam his face right into the mat. My goodness, unprotected here. Stephen Hill working over Davis. Snapmare takeover. Working that rear chin lock. Wrenching it in right there. I don't know if he's going to get Davis to submit. I seriously doubt it, but nonetheless wearing down the challenger. Once again, this is non-title. This is a quote-unquote sparring session, hooking the leg. Referee for the count, 1. Oh, just a 1 count. Davis able to kick out here. Now he's looked like he was going to wrench that arm. I don't know what he was going to do, but he got a big forearm shot for it. Davis picking him up, fireman's carry into a cutter combination. Oh my goodness, and Davis dropped to one knee. It looks like Stephen Hill is out cold. But Davis is just on one knee, look like he's a little bit out of it. Hasn't been in the ring in a little bit, just training. No actual matches here in a while in PWR. But now getting up at the same time Hill is. Like he'll do an Irish whip, big knee to the gut. Like throw him to ropes again, another one to the gut. What is this? He's gonna work into it. Big Russian leg sweep. All right, Davis doing some combination moves here. Oh, big jab. Look like he's gonna channel his Ali again for the second time in this match. Another jab. Look at that footwork. The third one, busting open the champion right now. Stephen Hill busted open. My goodness. What's gonna happen here? Hill with the advantage now. What is this? Lifting him up. Oh my goodness, Davis able to get out of that one. Big pop-up baseball punch. And getting on top with some mounted punches. Channeling his ground and pound a la MMA. And those elbows. My goodness, Davis said that this was going to be just a sparring session. But oh my goodness, that left hand. He's not trying to spar. He's trying to win. Referee for the count. 1, 2. Stephen Hill able to kick out here. You got to think that these champions in PWR had a tough night this past Saturday, but man, I mean, these challengers are coming out and they're trying to get W's. They want to show that they're ready for 2K19. He's calling for the champion to get up here. We're going to see if he's going to do his finisher. Right hand, no, reversed by the champion. Oh my goodness. Got a fireman's carry reversal. Picking up the champ. Big right hand, no, reversed again. And a headbutt. My goodness, Stephen Hill just headbutted Davis, and Davis rolled out the ring. He did not expect that. Boxers are not expected to headbutt each other, but Stephen Hill, knowing that the odds were just against him. Oh my goodness, he just dropped him crotch first onto the guard railing. My goodness. Davis with the, Davis just getting it right now. First, it was a headbutt. Then it was a low blow. And a neck breaker, reverse TKO to the outside. My goodness, Sugar Hill going all out here now. Beating on the challenger. Hold him to the apron. It's going to happen here. Oh my goodness, big body splash, and Davis just falls out of the ring. Oh my goodness, these two men are going all out here. Davis getting some elbows to the outside. Big jab. Oh my goodness. Just knocking down Davis. Stephen Hill. That headbutt turned the tide in this match, and oh, come on, 2 low blows. What is going on here with Stephen Hill? This was supposed to be just I guess a light sparring session, but this has turned into a battle. Judo throw reverse. These two men was going to have a friendly sparring contest, but this turned into a great match. Looks like it's going to be a suplex. Yes, vertical suplex. Looks like Davis has been working on some wrestling moves here. And he is an amateur boxer, and a lot of his boxing repertoire has been transferred over into the world of professional wrestling. PWR definitely appreciates that. The different styles of pro wrestling, whether it's strong style, American style, the European technical style, lucha libre style as well. We accept all styles of professional wrestling here in PWR. And wow, Aiden Davis able to get a count-out victory against the PWR television champion. It wasn't a pinfall victory. What does the champion think about that loss? Wow, getting counted out. Davis not even worried about getting the pin, but just, I don't know if he knocked out the champion or what, but nonetheless, Aiden Davis able to walk away with a victory here tonight. on PWR television. But thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.